centimeter. Basically, this is a hollow. Basically, in the middle of this middle part is hollow. So the whole, basically, the larger diameter is 5 centimeter and the smaller diameter is 3 centimeter, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, basically, this is the base of the cylinder. This smaller part is the base of the cylinder. Because you can see this thing in this figure, you can see this thing. Basically, the cone is bigger than the cylinder. The base of the cone is bigger than the cylinder. Is it clear in this figure?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So the diameter of, you can say, cylinder is 5 by 2 centimeter, and diameter of, radius of cylinder is 3 by 2 centimeter. Radius of cone is 5 by 2. So just a second. Let me write it here. Radius of cone is 5 by 2, bigger one. Because cone is bigger now. Radius of cylinder. It is 3 by 2. Is this clear to everybody? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we need to calculate, okay, if this conical portion is to be painted orange and the cylindrical portion is to be painted yellow. Find the area of the rocket to be painted with each of these color. So what can we do? What should I do? Can anybody tell me what do we need to do basically?
Do we add the curved surface area of the cone and the
Yes, Kiran, you are saying
cylinder?
something here?
Do we add the curved surface area of the cone and the cylinder?
Curved surface area of cone and cylinder, okay, but some extra portion is also basically outside the base of the cylinder of the cone. You can see now some extra portion is there of base of the cone as well. So it means that we have to paint that base as well, which is the
Yes,
extra
sir.
portion. So what we can do is that the total area to be painted will be equal to how? Total area to be painted will be equals to CSA of cone. CSA of cone, this outer part, curved part, clear?
Yes, sir.
Plus of base area of cone, because base area of cone, what I will tell you how, area of cone. So base area of cone, you can say base area of cone. Just a second, हम लोग इसको TSA लिख देते हैं ना पूरा, base area of cone क्यों लिखते हैं? So TSA of cylinder cone. TSA of cone plus CSA of cylinder. देखो TSA of cone में what will happen is that TSA of cone, it means that our whole base will be colored. This whole base will be covered. But is it true? Do we need to paint the whole base of the cone?
No, sir.
We need to basically exclude this cylindrical part as well. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So what we can do is that we can subtract the base of this cylinder. This base of this cylinder, we have to subtract, because I have taken a whole base of cone. If I need to basically take the painted area, so I have to subtract this area, which is not to be painted. How many of you have got this point?
Yes, sir.
Please
Yes,
let me know.
sir.
Azmat, Kiran, Jasleen, Mohammed.
Yes, sir.
And Samina.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Just a second. Okay. So I have to subtract the base area of cylinder. Okay. So to find out the TSA of cone, I need slant height. Is slant height given in the question? Is everybody? Is slant height given in the question?
No.
No. So we need to calculate slant height. So our first step is to be calculating the slant height using Pythagoras formula, which is r square plus h square under root. So put the value of cone. It is 5/2 plus height of cone is 6. 36. Sorry, not 6 square. No? 6 square. So it's equals to 25/4 plus 36. So let's calculate it. 4 and the LCM will be 4. 36 into 4. It will be 72. 140. 144. 144 plus 5. 149 and 169. So 169 is the square of 13. So I can write 13 into 13 and 2 into 2. You know this thing, in the square root, if pair is there, so only 1 is taken out from the square root. How many of you know this thing? Is it clear to everybody what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In this pair, only 113 will be carried out of the square root because the square root is there. Okay. So L will be equals to 13/2 centimeter. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now TSA of cone. First, TSO of cone. Pi r into r plus L. Okay. What is pi? Pi is given 22/7. It's given, I think, okay, no, 3.1. If value of pi is mentioned in the question, you have to take that value. If nothing is mentioned, it's up to you. Okay, whether you have to find it out whether you have to take 22/7. If there is any multiple of 7, you can take 22/7, else you can take 3.14. Clear? So I'm not basically putting the value of pi right now because I can see this thing. Pi is also common in this term and also common in this term. So I will take the pi common. So pi r is 5/2 cone 5/2 plus 13/2. Clear everybody? So 5 pi/2 in the multiplication. So if the if the denominator are same, so I can add the numerator directly because LCM will be 2 automatically. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
13 plus 5 is what? 18/2. 2 9s 18. So it is 45 pi/2 centimeter square. But this is the total surface area of the cone. Let's calculate the curved surface area of cylinder as well. I didn't multiply the value of 3.14 with the 45 because I can see this thing. I can take common from all the terms as pi. Okay. So I just need to calculate the value once. If I basically take the common at the end of the step. If I multiplied it right here, I have to multiply it again and again 3 times. Okay. That's called the analyzation of the question. Clear? How many of you got my words?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Is my speed very fast to you? Everybody, please let me know.
No, sir, it's fine.
It's fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I don't want that if anybody is uncomfortable here, please let me know. Is everybody fine with my speed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So, CS of cylinder is what? Can anybody tell me? Curved surface area of cylinder, Azmat, Kiran, Jasleen, Samina.
2 pi
2 pi
r.
RH.
2 pi RH. Put the value. 2 pi will be as it is. R is 3/2. H is 20. 2 will cancel this. So 60 pi. 60 pi centimeter square. Okay. Base of cylinder. base of cylinder कैसे होगा? Pi r square होगा. It's a circle. Pi will be as it is. R square is what? 3 by 2 into 3 by 2. It is 9 by 4 pi centimeter square. Is everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Just put the
Yes, sir.
value in this equation. So a total area to be painted will be equals to 45 pi by 2 plus 60 pi minus 9 pi by 4. Take the LCM. LCM will be 4. So it will be 90 pi, because if you divide 4 by 2, you will get 2, and 2 will be multiplied with 45. How many of you know how to take LCM? Please raise your hands. If anybody don't know, please let me know. Is there anybody who don't know how to calculate LCM? Everybody knows? Okay. Azmat, do you know how to take LCM? Okay, Jasleen, Samina,
Yes, sir.
and Kiran. Okay, that's great. Okay, lower your hands. That's great. And 4 multiplied with 60, it would be 240 pi minus 9 pi. Okay, so it is equals to 81 and 240. 240 plus 81 pi is taken out common here, and 4. So it is equals to what? 240 and 320 and 321 by 4 into pi. Clear? Yeah. By 3.14 divided by 4. So this will be, the value will be equals to, just put the value here, 321 into 3.14 divided by 4. It is equals to 253.985 centimeter square. Clear, everybody? Please let me know.
Yes.
Just a second. Okay. Just give me a second. The total area of the wooden block is to be just a second. Did I made any mistake here? Right? It's not TSA pi RL minus. Okay. The area has to be painted yellow, so we have to subtract this. This is not to be area basically. Yeah, as you can see this thing. We have to basically, the question is saying that the cylindrical portion, the conical portion has to be painted orange. Cylindrical portion has to be painted yellow. So if you are taking cone, it has to be painted yellow, sorry, orange. So we don't add the curved surface here of the, you can say, cylinder. So we have to subtract it. Sorry for that. I didn't. Just a second. So it's minus of 9 pi by 4. Is it clear? Here. So 4 will be here. So it is 90 pi minus 9 pi is equals to 81 by 4 pi. So it will be equals to 81 into 3.14 by 4. Eighty-one into 3.14 divided by 4. So it is equals to 63.585. देखो, I didn't notice this part that we have to calculate the separate area of the orange color and the yellow color. Okay, so in the orange color, only cone part will be there, curved surface area part and base part of cone. Why did I minus the cylindrical part? Because this part will not be painted. Clear? So this area is for orange. Where is this? Is everybody clear? Everybody got it this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here, this is the orange part. Okay, so that's why. And if I need to calculate the yellow part, so I have to calculate for the yellow part, see this thing, curved surface area of cylinder, yellow part, and the one base of the cylinder. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because this part will not be painted now, because this is covered. Suppose this is cone, this is rock cylinder, and one cone is placed on it. So this part is not visible now, so we cannot paint that part. The part which is covered under this cone is not visible, so we cannot basically paint that part. At least yes or no? Kiran, Jasleen, Mohammed, and Samina.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yellow color paint will be equals to CSA of cylinder plus of a base of cylinder. Put the values here. 2 pi RH plus pi R square. Pi R can be taken out common, which is left 2H plus R. Okay. Put the value here. Pi is 3.14 into R is what? 3 pi 2. 2 into 20 plus 3 by 2. Clear? So this will be this will be equals to 1.57 into 3, 40 plus 3 by 2. Take the LCM in this bracket. 2, and it will become 80 by 3. So 157 into 3 into 83 by 2. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
This will be equals to, when you multiply it, this will be equals to 195.465. So the area required to paint yellow color is 195.465 centimeter square, and area required to basically paint orange color is 63.585. Clear? Azmat, Jasleen, Kiran, and Samina.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just let's take this question. So would you like to give it a try for a question? If I give you one question, would you like to give it a try?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Let's see who will solve this question. I'll paste, just give me a second. I'm pasting a pic of this question as well, which is given in the book. This is the question. So this is a kind of basically a figure combination of solid made up of hemisphere and a cylindrical part. Okay, so basically a man made a bird a bath for his garden in the shape of cylindrical with hemispherical depression at one end. The height of the cylinder is 1.45 meter and the radius is 30 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the bird bath. Calculate this question. Everybody, there is an assessment after this class, okay? Jasleen, Kiran, and Azmat, and Samina. There is an assessment after this class. Just go on the app, Learnivio app, and take the assessment right there, okay? After this class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Jasleen, Kiran, Azmat, any answer? Anybody, dear?
Almost done, sir.
Almost done. Very good.
Sir, I wrote the answer in the chat box.
Okay, dear. It's 33,000 square. Okay. So, okay. Kiran, dear, try to convert it into meter square.
Yes, sir.
Jasleen, try to convert it into meter square, dear. You as well. Azmat and Samina, dear, any answer?
No, sir, I'm still doing.
Okay, dear. Okay, okay. Yes, Jasleen, absolutely correct. Great. Good. Keep it up. What about you, Kiran, dear? Have you done this thing?
Sir, I got a 3.3 meter square.
Very good, dear. Very good. Absolutely correct. Okay, so let's look at the screen. Those who are not able to solve, don't worry. Look at the screen, don't worry. Okay, so we have to calculate basically bird bath for his garden. Basically, we have to calculate total surface area of the bird bath. So you can see this thing. This is a depression. It means that only the water will be available in the hemispherical shape. Yes or no? And if this is or one more thing, and it is not required to cover this end, it will be open. Because why? Because it's already, because this shape, basically a kind of bowl, is placed inside a cylinder. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Kiran,
Yes, sir.
Jasleen, Azmat, and Samina, please let me know, dear. Clear it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So it means that it is not required to basically place anything or cover this area, this base of this cylinder, the lower area, lower base, because it's already covered here. Only the water will be in the shape of hemisphere. So it means that only the curved surface area of is cylinder and the curved surface area of hemisphere will be the total surface area of this bird bath. Clear? Please let me know
Yes,
who
sir.
agrees to me. Please let me know how many of you got this point.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's great.
Yes, sir.
So your total surface is Samina and Azmat, dear, got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Azmat, what about you? Azmat, are you there? Hemisphere. Okay. 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R square. Okay. Take the common 2 pi R. So R plus H will be there. Put the values here. 2 into pi is 22 by 7. R is equals to 15 by 2. No, it's 15 by 2. 15, sorry. Into and a height, sorry, into bracket is 15, 140, 1.545 meter, 1.45 meter will be 145 centimeter. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 2 into 22 by 7 into 15, it will be 45, 50 and 60, 160. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Just a second. Okay, it's 15. 30 is the radius. What happened to me? 30, yeah, it's 175. Okay, so this comes out to be 44 into 30 into 175 by 7. 7 to the 14, 3. Yeah, it will be cancelled out. How? 7 to the 14 and 5. Okay, so the answer is 44 into 30 into 25. This comes out to be 33,000 centimeters square. Is it clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you need to calculate, convert it into meter square. So let me give you one brief about the meters conversion between them. So you can say 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, or just convert it. 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. Yes or no? So 1 centimeter will be equals to 1 by 100 meter. Just shift it. It's multiplied with 1. Suppose this thing, if it's multiplied with 1, if you basically shift the 100 on the right hand side, it will go in the denominator because it's in multiplication, so it will go in the division. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So square both the sides. So if you need the square area is what? Centimeter square. So squaring both the sides will give you 1 by 100. 1 by centimeter square. Centimeter into centimeter will be centimeter square. 1 by 100 into 1 by 100. Similarly, meters will become meter square. Clear? So 1 by centimeter square is, how many zeros are there? Can I write as 10 to the power 4 meter square? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How many zeros are there? Laws of exponent in 9th class. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros will be there as the power of 10. Clear? So if you take this 10 to the power 4 in the numerator, so will it be positive? Will it remain positive or will it become negative?
Negative.
Negative. Kiran, who said negative? Kiran?
Yeah.
Okay. Jasleen, Azmat, and Samina.
It will be negative, sir.
It will be negative. What about Samina and Jasleen?
Yes, sir. Negative. Negative, sir.
Okay, it will be negative. So it means that if 1 centimeter square is there, so I can write 1 centimeter square will be equals to 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. Okay. So you can write this thing as 33,000 by 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros will cancel this. 1 zero is there. So this 0 will basically put up a decimal here. So it is 3.3 meter square answer. Clear? Both the answers are correct. It's specifically not given that you have to calculate calculate this into meter square or centimeter square, but I've basically like I want to see this thing. How many of you know this thing? If not, that's why I've basically written it down. Clear, everybody?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Okay. So let's do some more questions based on this. Okay. So let's solve this question, everybody. Straightforward question and not a big deal. Try to solve this, and if not, I will be solving it to you. Don't worry. Just at least give it a try. Because in my batch, I always try to basically solve more questions so that you can get the confidence while solving. Solve this. How is the weather in Middle East? It's cold or still hot?
It's okay. Okay.
It's okay, okay. 50-50. What's the minimum temperature that can go in Middle East?
Um,
15-20 around?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That is the temperature of night or it's the temperature of
Yeah.
day,
Early morning.
early morning. So in the night it can be around 10,
No, I
acha,
think 17, 18.
17 a day. So it means that it's a kind of good weather. Like you don't need to put up very heavy baggy clothes to cover up yourself. In India, it's very cold. The temperature goes basically goes down to around 7 or 8. Any answer, anybody? Any answer?
mm square.
Dear, I don't know the answer because it's an exercise question. So we'll verify it once we'll solve it. Okay. It's Kiran. Is this your answer, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear. Okay. Anyone? Any of you? Anyone? Any answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm getting 220.
Okay, Jasleen. Okay. It's
It's
square,
in
square, dear. Find the surface area. Surface area will always be in square. Jasleen, put up the square on the And these things are very crucial while writing the answers. Don't be in hurry in exams. Proper mention the units properly and accurately. Okay? Yeah, that's great. Because if you basically change the units, so is basically in length, only one dimension. If you are saying this in area, so 220 square. Okay? Okay. Okay, everybody got it? Got the answer? How many of you got the answer?
I got it, sir.
Kiran got the answer, Jesslyn got the answer, and I think Samina also got the answer. Azmat, what about you, dear? Azmat, are you there? Am I audible? I think it's my voice is not audible too. Chalo, theek hai, koi baat nahi. So just see this thing. This capsule is basically made up of two hemisphere at the end and a cylindrical part. Okay. See this thing. It's a hemisphere. It's a hemisphere. Yes or no? It's a hemisphere. Yes or no? So the diameter of hemisphere is given is equals to 5 mm. So the diameter of hemisphere and the diameter of cylinder will be same or different? Jasleen, Kiran, Samina, Azmat, please let me know. Diameter of cylinder and hemisphere will be different or same?
Same.
Same. Yes, obviously same, because you can see that they are basically, you can see this thing, a kind of, if, suppose this thing, this is a cylinder, same radius, with the same radius, I have basically surmounted one hemisphere on it. So it's basically covering the whole base. So the base, the radius of both the hemisphere and cylinder will be equal. Clear? So I'm denoting it with common R. It is 5/2 mm. Okay. If it's 5/2, see this thing. So this length will also be 5/2. And this length will also be 5/2. Because this is also radius, na? From the center, any point on this hemisphere, sphere, or circle is equals to radius. How many of you got this point? Please let me know.
Got it, sir.
Yes.
Got it? So this will also be 5/2. And if I need to calculate the height of the cylinder, I need to subtract this 5/2 and 5/2 from both the ends to get the value. So 14 mm. So height of cylinder will be equals to 14 minus 2 into 5/2 mm. So this 2 will cancel this. So it will be equals to 9 mm. Clear? Is this clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. Have we got the same height that I've written?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, theek hai. Very good. So I have to calculate the height, total area of the this capsule. So area of capsule will be equals to CSA of cylinder plus 2 into CSA of hemisphere. How many of you got this point? Please let me know.
Got it.
Because only the outer part will be calculated to calculate the surface area of the capsule. Okay, because it's covered, na, completely covered. Is there any base visible to you of any part, hemisphere or cylinder? It's completely covered, na. I've
Yes,
just
sir.
broken it down so that we can find out how many shapes are there. It's imaginary. Okay, clear? Hai? Put the values here. 2 pi RH plus 2 into curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square. Okay. So take pi common. I'm taking pi as common. So 2 into r is what? 5 by 2 plus height is what? 9. It's into 9 plus 4 into r square. 5 by 2 into 5 by 2. These two will cancel this 4. Yes or no? And 22
Yes, sir.
by 7. This will cancel this 2. Okay. 5 nines are 45 plus 25. It's equals to 50 and 70. 222 into 7 into 70. This will cancel 10 times. So it will be equals to 220 mm square. This is the area. Is this clear to everybody? Please let me know.
Yes.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let us solve this question together. Because we don't have enough time to, so that I can give you the time, because it's already, we're running out of time. So let's solve this question together. Basically, you can see this thing. This is a cylinder from which two hemisphere is carved out. So suppose the thing, you can say this thing. So there is a cylindrical block you have, and what you do is that you basically carved out two hemispherical parts from it. So a kind of depression will be made on both ends.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Suppose this thing, this is a cylindrical ice cream. Okay, cylindrical ice cream, you have a scoop. You basically carved out a kind of hemispherical shape from the scoop with a scoop. Okay. At least yes, ना आइसक्रीम के नाम से तो like आइसक्रीम के से तो सब खुश हो जाते हैं.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everybody likes the ice cream.
Yes, sir.
चलो ठीक है. Okay, so from both the end you have carved out the scoop. With the scoop you have carved out a hemisphere of ice cream, right? So two depressions are made at the both the ends. So we need to calculate the total surface area of the article. Okay, so what will be the total? How you will calculate the total surface area of article? Can anybody tell me? Give me a hint. Let's find it out. Area, well, radius, find it. Radius is, till then I'm writing. Think a little bit. Height is 10 centimeter. So radius of both cylinder and hemisphere will be same, which is r. Okay, because you can see this, na, hemisphere is completely, the radius of hemisphere is completely equal to the radius of the hemisphere. Both are basically, it's a kind of depression right there. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Try to think a little bit. We have time. 5 minutes we have. It's a very easy, you can say, concept. Should I take the total surface area of, you can say, cylinder, or the curved surface area of cylinder?
Curved surface area. Curved surface area.
Samina said curved surface area. Jasleen said. What about Kiran and Azmat? Azmat is not there, I think. Yes,
Curved surface, sir.
curved surface. Very good. Because curved surface area, because lateral is there. This is a wooden part, and I have carved out, because from the base we have carved out a hemisphere. Clear? So we'll be taking the total surface area of block will be Total surface area of block will be CSA of cylinder minus not minus, it will be added ना. So हमारा add होगा क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पे कुछ अगर आप put करोगे, so basically you will get a kind of sphere area. Add 2 into CSA of hemisphere. Okay. 2 pi RH plus 2 into 2 pi R square. Same calculation like this. 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R square. Yes or no? Take pi as common. Why? Because pi is a thing which can be multiplied later, because it basically gets like it makes the calculation very tough. That's why always, if there is a possibility to take the pi as common, I always take pi as common. 2 into radius is 3.5. Okay, into h. Or you can do one thing, because I can see this thing, pi will cancel this 3.5. 7 will be cancelled out. I'm not taking pi as common. I will just cancel it out right there. 22 by 7 into 3.5 is a multiple of 7, yes or no, into h is 10, plus 4 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5. So this will cancel 0.5 times, and 2 into 0.5 will be 1. So this term will be just will become 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
This 5, this 7 will cancel that 0.5 times. Clear? And this 4 and this 5 will become 2. 4 into 0.5 will become 2. 4 5 is 20, and 2 decimal will be taken out. So 0 will cancel. Yes or no? 4
Yes,
into
sir.
0.5 plus, not plus, it's multiplying. 220 plus 4 5s are 2. 4.4 into 0.5 2, and 2 into 3.7. इसको मैं ऐसे रख देने देता हूँ. ठीक है. So this will become 2 into 22 into 3.5, and this 3.5 and this will become what? 7. 7 into 22. Clear? So 22 can be taken out common. So this will become 17. 10 plus 7 centimeter square. 22 into 17. Clear? So 22 into, so it is 374 centimeters square. How many of you have got this point? Please let me know once.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Jasleen, you were saying something, dear?
uh, it's two hemispheric depressions, right?
Yeah.
Sir, is it supposed to be plus or minus at the
It's
total?
supposed to be plus. It's supposed to be plus because see this thing. These depression will have some you can say suppose that if you have a wooden block and you take out two hemisphere, so basically a kind of depression will be made. If you put something, it will carry something. Yes or no? That surface area can carry something.
Yes, sir.
So you have to add this because okay, you don't. This question is saying that find the total surface area of the article. So wood is used in the lateral surface area of the cylinder, and wood is also there in the hemispherical part, depression part. If you want to basically paint it, assume you have to paint it. Okay, so you will paint the lateral part of the curved surface area of the cylinder, and you will paint the depression as well inside the depression.
Okay.
Okay, and in that bottom as well. So
Yes.
it will add or subtract, dear?
Adds.
Add na? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it clear to everybody? Please let me know once again.
Yes, sir.
I hope it's clear to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So these are the question basically based on this, you can say the combination surface area of combinations, and I will be giving some homework questions as well. And after this class, you have to go and attempt the assessments. Okay, after class assessment will be active of the surface area of combination of solids. Clear, everybody? I'm audible? Please let me know. Please answer me.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's great. Just give me. So go and attempt that assessment. Okay, and I'll be okay. One more thing, please do the homework questions here, because if you do the homework questions, you will be able to solve and apply the formulas in the questions. If you're not, it will be very tough to basically, where you will find yourself in a very difficult situation when you face these kinds of questions, whether you have to subtract or add. Okay, I made a mistake in the starting question because I didn't read the question properly. So this question, so sorry for that. I've wasted your time. I'm really sorry for that because I have not basically read the question properly. Sorry for that again. Okay, please pardon me. Okay.